get this figured out. This road gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
College Football Heads YouTube. What's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, man, I think we're going to talk a little bit of like route leverage, a little stacking, something to that effect. I know my titles are boring, right? I gotta start coming up with some better titles, like, I played in a $3 million tournament against aliens, that came down to the last play and some question marks with like a really good thumbnail. I think that's, so I can get me some real views. But no, man, for real, this route leverage thing, like understanding how to leverage your routes, that's vicious right there. It's key on this game for those of us who like to throw, the few of us, the proud, especially for those of us who like throwing. We see one-on-one coverage. I think there's just a certain amount of us who play that style of game, so it's always, our stuff always depends on whether we're hot or not. So, but yeah, it's so much space on the field. It's like every time when I play this game and I just see the crazy amount of space, I have to remember I'm not playing Madden. It's like there's so much space on the field and there's so much space to take advantage of, especially when guys are not as skilled as they may think that they are at clicking on. I think like a certain amount of us, we work off of a timer. And so, like, if a guy is just throwing the ball at a certain amount of time, I don't know if this makes sense, but if he's throwing like those bullet passes and all of his passes come at the same time, we kind of know how to play that guy. But it's like, when you can mess with the different trajectories, especially with the revamp passing and stuff, like these curl routes and stuff, it becomes like crazy when you understand, like, okay, when I click on, I'm stepping forward, I'm stepping away from the defender. And so I'm using the leverage that I'm throwing to the leverage to start with the quarterback. But when I click on to the guy, I'm utilizing the space around me to make it better. Watch that little shake move right there. And it got him. It just got him. And I had to really realize how much space I actually had between me and the sidelines, because normally, that sideline, when I make a move like that, that'll make me nervous. And so on this game, I'm just really realizing, like, with leveraging the routes, there's a lot of space between, what we're probably used to with playing Madden. We really don't understand. I have a little bit more time to throw that speed out, or I have a little bit more time and space to throw that fade, and I can, once I get control of the wide receiver right there, I'm so used to slowing down to try to come back to make the catch. But I have to realize a lot of times I'm like, man, there's a lot of space over here on the sidelines. I really could just run this guy off and utilize the mechanics and just get to the spot that I need to get to. It's a lot of vertical space between the safeties and in the middle of the field. It's a lot of space here. Look at that. It's a lot of space. It's a lot of space, man. And so that's why I'm telling you guys, I'm like, all right, let me put this on YouTube before EA comes, and you'll see this come out like 2 years later. And they'll be like, man, we have some great new technology where if you extend your curl route and it stops at 30 yards, you should throw it. Yeah, I know a few of y'all might get that. But yeah. And EA seems to come out with some new stuff that already was came out with, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so yeah, man, it's this game is like there's so much space, and so when you leverage, like, watch, I mean, he's looking for me. You know what I mean? And so that's the key. That's when I was talking about yesterday about playing the spot, man. Stop worrying about what the receiver's doing, man. Go find that little yellow dot on the ground or that little yellow circle on the ground. Yeah, because that you playing the receiver is gonna get you killed out here against the people who really know what they're doing. And yeah, it's from my stats, there's quite a few of them. So yeah, who getting through that college football 25 mechanics guide. Oh yeah. Oh, I released the Moonball virtual. It's available actually on the Coach DC 404 site. You can go over there and check that out. Moonball mechanics. Yeah, it's some good stuff in there. Good stuff. But yeah, man, it's I think once we start to realize that and guys really understand like how to make these throws, you know, especially with my college football, the 25 mechanics guys, once you guys really get into the mechanics of really how to make these throws and you're utilizing the clocks and all that stuff, yeah, you're gonna see, man, there's so much space out here where you could really just, you could really isolate your guy to start with, and then the help might get there and it might not, and sometimes it won't even matter. I'm telling y'all, these 20, 30-yard curl routes, what is this, a 25, a 24, 25-yard curl route, right? Watch me just bully this dude. Excuse me. It's man, the mechanics make all of this stuff just possible. And really, that's the deal. That's what you want. You want to understand and have the confidence to be able to make throws like that and catches like that. And the DB right there just had no clue whatsoever. He didn't even know the ball was coming, basically. I mean, it was like in such a blind spot. So, yeah, y'all might want to go get that virtual for real. I know y'all be like, Coach, always selling something. Hey, man, this is business at this point, man. Hey, you got to pay for quality. I'm for real. And I guarantee you know in no way, shape, nor fashion will you be disappointed in anything that I'm going to put out this year. Nah. We putting it out there, man. And I'm already getting the highlights. Every time I log into on my PlayStation account, man, I got highlights every day coming in, man, from guys who are just like, man, Coach, this is real. And so, but yeah, understanding how the corners playing you. Look at how these corners are playing. They're playing, a lot of people are playing, especially if they're playing cover threes, cover fours, all that kind of stuff. Man, the leverage is underneath and inside. You just have to kind of know how to navigate it and make the throw, and the kind of throw that you need to make. My boy Cam Rising, sweet little pocket presence right there. Now, man, I'm really mad because I played with them. I hate playing the college football playoff thing. But, one day I was playing on there, and some of these players they didn't have on there. I was like, man, what is it? What's up with this? It's crazy. But, yeah, man, it's a leverage thing. It's route leverage. It's easily you just understanding what kind of throw you're making, who you're making the throw to. Is it a big guy, is it a little guy, how to go for the catch, what kind of catch to go for. I mean, but you got to get involved. That's the main thing. Got to get involved, man. Can't be out here not clicking on all this stuff and still complaining. Nah, man, this game can be fun. Yeah, I know it's an offensive game. Yeah, because like I said, it's not the game itself. It's the algorithm of whatever mode you're playing at the time. And so a lot of times all that non-functionality stuff and stiff movement and all that stuff, that's the game trying to make the game interesting. Just learn, if you really learn the mechanics, especially the base mechanics, once you learn the base, really get into the base mechanics and you understand how everything that you do or every movement you make can be under your control, man, it'll open your eyes to all kinds of stuff. So then like stuff like that, I do that like casually at this point because it's just in the mechanics. I just really know and understand. I've been like game to game. You can count back forever and you'll see the same pretty much basic thing from me. You're going to see me doing this kind of stuff because this is just the way I want to play. I can't imagine just sitting there like, I just can't imagine. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't play that style. I have to be able to, do what I want to do. And I feel like I do this well. So for the guys that want to learn how to do this kind of stuff, man, you are in the right spot. Because, that's all you're going to get out here. I'm telling you, man. Look at that. Nice defense right there. That was actually, man, he placed that so perfectly within the catch radius. That's crazy. Watch where that spot is. Look at where the little spot is. See how the AI defenders, and see, that's the one thing they're not doing for us this year. They're not, to a certain degree, until they feel the need to stop it, they're not saving guys so much. It's easy to outmaneuver or, kind of get route leverage or get space between you and the defender even after the ball is thrown. Once you click onto the guy, it's almost like you're literally like a running back once the ball is in the air up until the time you go for the catch. You can basically do any move you want. You just got to think about it. You have to really apply it. Man, I'm talking about that's a dot that's a dime. Ain't even, man, that is insane. It's precision. Right. I mean, get your college football 25 mechanics guide, fellas. I'm telling you. Hey man, save yourself the energy. Save yourself the time because you're gonna learn this kind of stuff, and once you learn it, man, you can't unlearn it. It just becomes a part of what you do. And it is what it is, man. All right, man. It's your boy, Coach. I'm out.